دوستو بازم سلام خدمت شما. امیدوارم جور صحتمند باشین. بازم از طریق چینل انگلیش کلاس با خدمت هستم. عزیزایم درس امروز ما و شما هست یونت 18 کتاب چهارم شما. البته بخش داستان است، کتاب 4000 Essential English Word. امیدوارم درس مورد علاقه شما قرار بگیره و برای حمایت از چینل مثل همیشه لطف کنین چینل با دوستایتان شیر کنین تا اونام سابسکرایب کنن و نظریاتشون شیر کنن. خب میریم به طرف کلاس خود. درس بخش 18 شما، بخش داستان و کتاب چهارم شما.
The school play. Peter was excited. Next week he was going to audition for the school play.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. به نام خداوند یکتا آغاز میکنیم. The school play، بازی مدرسه. Peter was excited. پیتر هیجان زده بود. Next week he was going to audition for the school play. هفته بعد او قرار بود که برای نمایش مدرسه امتحان بده.
Everybody knew he was a great actor.
Everybody knew he was a great actor. همگی میدانستند که او یک بازیگر بسیار عالی است.
He was sure he would get the lead role.
He was sure he would get the lead role. و او مطمئن بود که نقش اول یا نقش مرکزی را به دست خواهد آورد. Peter was excited. Next week he was going to audition for the school play. Everybody knew he was a great actor. He was sure he would get the lead role.
Later his friend Robbie asked him, "Have you seen the script for the play?"
Later his friend Robbie asked him. خب بعدا دوستش رابی از او پرسان کرد که Have you seen the script for play؟ یعنی امو فیلمنامه نمایش دیدی؟
Yes, the title is The Lost Glove. It's a comic play, replied Peter.
Yes, the title is The Lost Glove. گفت که بله. پیتر جواب داد. گفت که عنوانش ما دیدم. It is a comic play, replied Peter. The Lost Glove, it's a comic play, and replied Peter. برش جواب داد. گفت که بله دیدم. عنوانش دستکش گم شده بود و او یک نمایشنامه کمدی است.
Robbie said, I want to play the part of the hermit. Because the hermit gets to talk with an accent.
Robbie said, I want to play the part of the hermit because the hermit gets to talk with an accent. خب اینجا رابی میگه که ما دوست دارم یا میخوایم که نقش یک راهبه، یعنی کسی که گوشه‌نشین است، ما نقشش بازی کنم به خاطر که راهب یا کسی که گوشه‌نشین است با لهجه صحبت میکنه، با یک لهجه صحبت میکنه. Robbie said, I want to play the part of the hermit because the hermit gets to talk with an accent.
I want the lead role of the barber.
I want the lead role of the barber. خب اینجا میگه که من نقش اصلی آرایشگری را میخوایم، یعنی نقش یک سلمانه میخوایم. باربر مین سلمان یا آرایشگر منو میده.
Didn't know you liked acting.
I didn't know you liked acting. یعنی من نمیفهمیدم که تو نقش دوست داری. I didn't know you liked acting.
I thought you liked choir better, said Peter.
I thought you liked choir better, said Peter. خب اینجا پیتر برش میگه که یعنی من فکر میکردم که شما یعنی امو گروهگری یا آوازی که دست جمعی خوانده میشه یعنی اون نقشه بیشتر دوست دارین.
Acting is also a hobby of mine.
Acting is also a hobby of mine. خب اینجا میگه که بازیگری نیز سرگرمی است.
Do you want to practice with me?
Do you want to practice with me? میخوایی که همراه من تمرین کنی؟
The basement at my house is quiet.
The basement at my house is quiet. یعنی امو اتاقی که در پایین خانه ما هست یا زیر زمین هست او ساکت است، یعنی هدفش که آرام است.
It's perfect, Robbie replied.
It's perfect, Robbie replied. رابی جواب داد که عالی هست. Acting is also a hobby of mine. Do you want to practice with me? The basement at my house is quiet. It's perfect, Robbie replied.
I don't like practicing with others.
I don't like practicing with others. It complicate her process for me, said Peter. خب اینجا پیتر جواب میده که من دوست ندارم با دیگران تمرین کنم و این یک یعنی موضوع را بر من یا مو پروسه را بر من پیچیده میسازه.
It complicates the process for me, said Peter. Actually, Peter didn't want to practice at all.
Actually, Peter didn't want to practice at all. خب اقا پیتر اصلا نمیخواست که تمرین کنه.
The teacher would surely reserve the lead part for him.
The teacher would surely reserve the lead part for him. و او یعنی مطمئن بود که معلم قسمت اصلی را بر او انتخاب میکنه.
A few days later, Robbie came to his house.
A few days later, Robbie came to his house. خب بعد از چند روز رابی به خانه‌شان آمد. Actually, Peter didn't want to practice at all. The teacher would surely reserve the lead part for him. A few days later, Robbie came to his house.
Robbie said, "Do you want to practice the scene on the staircase?
Robbie said, "Do you want to practice the scene on the staircase?" خب برش رابی میگه که میخوایی صحنه رو روی پله تمرین کنی؟
The part where the migrant searches for a new job.
It is the part where the migrant searches for a new job. یعنی این فقط یک بخشی است که مهاجر در جستجوی شغل جدید می باشد. Robbie said, "Do you want to practice the scene on the staircase?" It is the part where the migrant searches for a new job.
Peter declined the invitation.
Peter declined the invitation. خب اینجا پیتر دعوتش را رد کرد.
I can't today.
I can't today. امروز نمیتونم.
I need to do some errands.
I need to do some errands. خب این گفت که من امروز نمیتونم، من باید بعضی کارهای دیگه است که من انجام بدم. errand mean بعضی فعالیت ها را میگم.
Then he slammed the door.
Then he slammed the door. و بعد دروازه را محکم کوبید.
It was just an excuse.
It was just an excuse. او فقط یک بهانه بود که کرد.
Peter didn't want to help Robbie.
Peter didn't want to help Robbie. یعنی فقط یعنی پیتر نمیخواست که رابی را کمک کنه. Peter declined the invitation. I can't today. I need to do some errands. Then he slammed the door. It was just an excuse. Peter didn't want to help Robbie.
The day of auditions, Peter wore his lucky leather jacket.
On the day of audition, Peter wore his lucky leather jacket. و در روز امتحان پیتر ژاکت چرمی خوششانس خودش پوشید.
He always got the best part when he wore it.
He always got the best part when he wore it. همیشه او وقتی که امی ژاکت چرمی خود می پوشید بهترین قسمت هم می داشت.
The teacher told him to begin.
The teacher told him to begin. خب استادش برشان گفت که اونا شروع کنن.
But his mind was blank.
But his mind was blank. یعنی مغزش خالی بود، چیزی نبود.
He couldn't remember the lines.
He couldn't remember the line. و او هیچ چیز به یاد نداشت، یعنی هیچ خطوطی را به خاطر نداشت. On the day of audition, Peter wore his lucky leather jacket. He always got the best part when he wore it. The teacher told him to begin, but his mind was blank. He couldn't remember the lines.
A week later, the teacher put a list of the parts on the wall.
A week later, the teacher put a list of the parts on the wall. خب بعد از یک هفته معلم لیست از اسمهایشان در دیوار نصب کرد.
Peter read the list.
Peter read the list و پیتر اینجا لیست خواند.
Looking for his name.
Looking for his name. نام خودش می پالید.
He was shocked by what he saw.
He was shocked by what he saw. یعنی او تکان خورد، چیزی را که او دید، شوک دید.
He blinked his eyes and looked again. He didn't get the lead.
He blinked his eyes and looked again. He didn't get the late part. Robbie did. خب وقتی که او یعنی چیزی که دید او شاک دید و یعنی چشمایش یعنی دوباره پلکک زد و دوباره نگاه کرد و نقش اصلی را دریافت نکرد. رابی او را از آن خود کرده بود.
Part. Robbie did. Peter pondered the situation and came to the idea that Robbie justly received the part.
Peter pondered the situation and came to the idea that Robbie justly received the part. خب او رابی دریافت کرد که پیتر درباره موقعیت فکر کرده و به این نظر رسید که رابی به سادگی نقش خودش دریافت کرده.
He earned it by practicing.
He earned it by practicing. و یعنی او را وقتی که به دست آورده با تمرینش به دست آورده.
Next time, Peter would practice too.
Next time Peter would practice too. و بار دیگه یا دفعه بعدی پیتر نیز خواهد تمرین کرد. A week later, the teacher put a list of the parts on the wall. Peter read the list looking for his name. He was shocked by what he saw. He blinked his eyes and looked again. He didn't get the lead part. Robbie did. Peter pondered the situation and came to the idea that Robbie justly received the part. He earned it by practicing. Next time Peter would practice too. خب عزیزایم این بود درس امروز شما که خدمت شما تقدیم کردم، البته از یونت 18. امیدوار هستم که درس مورد علاقه شما قرار گرفته باشه. تا درس بعدی که بازم به خدمت هستم، شما رو به خداوند یکتا میسپارم. فراموش نکنین چنل را سابسکرایب کنین، حمایت کنین. خداوند یار و مددگارتان.